Hi, I'm Chichi Zhuan. I'm a first-year medical student from NCKU. Globalization and humanity are two words that describe my passion for international collaboration and volunteering. Having had the opportunity to lead as a group leader in this semester's Globalization and Humanistic Solitude class has further enhanced my team working skills and experiences. This course was a blend of physical and online classes as well as service in the Nanhua elderly community. As the team leader, I served the role of communicating information with my group and ensuring that everyone was on track with everything. It was a privilege to have had people from different nationalities in my group. Natasha from the Philippines, Cheng Wei from Taiwan, and I having grown up in South Africa. Since this course also included students from other universities, including students from Chongqing University as well as the Czech Republic, I had to adapt to the constantly changing schedule and accommodate for online lectures. From this experience, I practiced how to keep conversations going, organizing information from group discussions, and to help distribute work when completing group tasks together. I really enjoyed taking on the role as the group leader, not only to take responsibility, but also to lead with compassion, promote interaction, and create a comfortable environment to share our unique ideas for changing the community for the elderly.
I'm going to share my practical skills or knowledge I learned from this course. During this semester's course, I gained several valuable skills that I believe will help me in the future, especially when practicing medicine in rural or underserved areas. First, I learned how to assist elderly individuals with walking through rehabilitation exercises. I found that doing this simple exercise every day can significantly improve their walking ability and mobility over time. Second, I learned that understanding which muscles are involved in walking can strengthen my practical medical knowledge for everyday life. It allowed me to connect anatomy to real-world function, helping me better understand how movement depends on coordinated muscle work. Third, I discovered that sensors are multifunctional. They can not only detect muscle activity data, but also be used to design interactive games. This helped me realize that the broader applications of medical technology beyond just data collection. Fourth, I practiced how to communicate clearly and patiently with elderly people. Speaking Taiwanese made my communication much smoother and more natural, allowing me to build trust more easily. Giving instructions in a respectful and step-by-step way helped them feel more confident and willing to participate. Finally, I learned how to manage and guide a group of people by myself. At first, it was a challenge to balance attention and make sure everyone was followed. But I gradually developed strategies to maintain order and stay supportive. One key method I discovered was to observe each participant's performance first. If someone seemed to fall behind, I would approach and give them individual guidance to help them catch up. Overall, these experiences taught me practical, hands-on skills that go beyond textbook, and they helped me grow in empathy, communication, and leadership.
Hi, I'm Natasha from the Philippines, a student of the Energy Engineering Department here in NCKU. When I first joined the Globalization and Humanistic Solitude course, I thought it would be just another elective, but it turned out to be more than I expected. I am incredibly thankful to the professors and organizers who designed this course with such care. They brought us into spaces where we could practice compassion in real life. Their trust in us, especially me as an international and non-medical student, means a lot. We were assigned to volunteer in Nanhua, where we assisted in a mobility rehabilitation program for the elderly. It was my first time being in a rural community in Taiwan, and just being in that environment made me more aware of the unique challenges elderly people face, especially in places far from urban healthcare systems. One of the highlights of our visit was introducing a rehab device that used interactive games. These games weren't just for fun, they actually helped the elderly monitor their mobility progress and stayed motivated through the movement. What stood out to me the most was how something as simple as a game could bring so much joy. Even to those who were hesitant at first, gradually open up, and that reminded me, sometimes healing starts from just being seen, heard, and included. As someone who isn't fluent in Mandarin, I was a little nervous, but I quickly realized that connection doesn't always require language. A simple smile, a steady hand, and patient attention can speak just as loudly. That's how I learned that emotional connection is something that you feel more than you can explain. Being in a rural community also showed me the simplicity and resilience of life outside a city. Their stories, though shared through limited words, taught me to listen with just more than my ears. This experience taught me that care and compassion are not tied to profession, department, or nationality. They're human qualities that grow when we put ourselves in someone else's shoes. To the professors who trusted us with this opportunity, thank you. You gave us more than just a course. You gave us a chance to live out the values we're meant to carry beyond the university.